A lot of people don't realize that the Bill of Rights, what you now know as your amendments, the first 10, there were 12 actually, they adopted 10 of them. But a lot of people don't realize back then there were Federalists and Anti-Federalists. The Anti-Federalists wanted the states to have more power versus the Federalists who wanted the federal government to have more power. So the Anti-Federalists, the Federalists told the Anti-Federalists, well, okay, we're at a place, in a good place, write something, propose it to us, and we'll take a look at it. Well, they wrote the Bill of Rights, now known as your rights, your First Amendments, your first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, all the way. They adopted those because they said, well, these are great for people, for individual rights, but it's not a government, a framework for Congress and Congress to represent us as a whole on a federal level. So when you go to Marbury versus Madison, 1803, which is still a landmark case, Supreme Court case, 1803, when one of our founding fathers had to go into Supreme Court and tell what a federal law looked like, a law. It says, in layman's terms, any statute that bears the appearance, so looks like a law, any statute that looks like a law that doesn't back and support the Constitution is null and void. So apply that again to your First Amendment, Second Amendment, Third Amendment, Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, Sixth Amendment, Seventh, Eighth, Ninth, 10th, etc. Apply this. Origin. Origin matters. You wouldn't have a First Amendment if you didn't have the Revolutionary War. You wouldn't have your Second Amendment, your Third, none of that. The Constitution would not have had a living, breathing chance had it not been for that Revolutionary War and the Declaration.